Hello, welcome back everybody. This is EonShiKeno with another StarCraft 2 commentary for you. Let me introduce our players. We're on Akalon Waste, bottom right side of the map. It's going to be our red Protoss player from Clan Root. It's going to be Chad, you know what to say, Jones, Mr. Minigun, down here at the bottom right. Top left, some say, created the universe. But us mere mortals call him by his own name, his mortal name. I am NesTea, who is in Clan SKMC. That's pretty funny. So MC is actually playing in LGIM's team league for GSTL. So maybe MC got dibs on making the clan name for for Battle.net. I don't know about that. That's pretty funny that. MC took over the whole team. He joined their GSTL league, and then he's like, nope, we're changing the clan tag. Get rid of all that. Just straight up SKMC. MC, such a character. So, Protoss versus Zerg, Heart of the Swarm. This is actually February 28th right now. This is the last day of the beta. It's going to be going down tonight at like 1 something midnight PST or something like that. So I'm trying to get some commentaries in before it wraps up. And this will hopefully be a good one. You know, NesTea, amazing player, Minigun, great player as well. And hopefully we'll have a good match here. This looks like a ladder match. Minigun doing a little bit of blocking against NesTea. And NesTea, there, now he's gonna go throw down the hatchery. Now he's got enough money. Minigun gonna do some more scouting back in here. See if he has taken any gas at. That's what he was checking for. No gas yet, so Minigun's thinking, all right, no speedlings coming out anytime soon. That he may play a little bit more riskier on that, or he could go quick stalkers. Current boost out a stalker, do a little bit of pressure. There's, those are the two main things you can do once you notice your opponent doesn't go for speedlings relatively quick, or at least the gas that soon. Overlord, flying straight in here. NesTea's going to see everything as if he needs to. He already knows what's going to happen. Such as that's the powers you just get when you're the creator of the universe. He just scouts to make it seem fair. Fortunately, it's not really. Photon kind of going down. Minigun set up a pretty nice wall here. And a third base going down for NesTea. 4 Zerglings might get in here, but no. Minigun's got that walled off. The Photon Cannon. Oh no, is he going to back it up? He does get the wall in there with the pylon. That probe will go down. And he's going to cancel that pylon here eventually. And, yeah, NesTea gets a probe kill. He forces a pylon cancel. It could have went better. He could have got in the base. He could have harassed a little bit. But for what he did there, that's okay. 1 probe kill and force a pylon cancel isn't too bad in the book. And there was something that just exploded. I don't know where I was looking at, but so they just got canceled there. Maybe this probe was making a pylon or something. But NesTea, no gas yet in the main. Just making some workers and sending the queen out. I guess the queen's going to head down here to the 3rd. Overlord's still hanging out above that nexus, checking it out. Second Overlord for NesTea, moving its way down here to the bottom. Maybe going to suicide that later. We will see. 3 workers on gas for both of these. I love this new feature that Heart of the Swarm adds that just shows you the number. Gas is not nearly as important as minerals. It's kind of, I'm so used to just doing it like this anyway. But it's just handier, at least for observing. So that way, if you're curious, how many workers does he have? And I'm not like actively selecting the probes. It's just a little bit easier for you guys to observe. You want to see how saturated he actually is on those minerals. Speaking of which, NesTea getting close to maximum efficiency, up to 16 workers on that, 15 here. And the main, he's going to have to make a couple more drones to send the gas up here. But two gas going up. Battle at the Zealot Naga Tower. Zealot going to maintain heavyweight championship of the Zealot Naga Tower for the time being, until more than 1 Zergling shows up to kill him. The Mothership core is out, the flying soccer ball, and it's just going to head out there. We got Stalkers out, Zealots, and here comes a little bit of pressure from Minigun. Will NesTea be able to defend this without taking too much damage? He doesn't want to lose that queen. He doesn't want to lose drones. Zerglings aren't too bad of a deal here. He's pulling queens way down, even drones out here this far, and is he going to be able to do much of anything? The Mothership core out, that thing could do a little bit of damage. It's like a I mean, it does do 5 damage, or 8 damage, not that much, but it adds up. It's got a pretty decent range, too. Whenever you're picking off drones and Zerglings, you know, that 8 damage adds up with every single shot. Overlord's out, kind of chilling out, and here we go. Gonna try and take out the queens. That's really what, you know, you want to go for whenever you have these stalkers and zealots out. You know, drones are good too if you can, but I think queens are even better situation there. Stops that large production. You can really halt the. Oh no, he's gonna lose that. Oh, time! Oh, sweet! That was so nice. He used a time warp there to stop the queen's movement speed. The mothership core gets out. That was a sick use of that time warp ability. While the harass has been going on, Minigun has decided to take a 3rd base. This is a base I see so many Protoss players take very quickly, at least the 3rd base. Just the map where Protoss players feel super safe taking that 3rd base, even though their main ramp is really wide and they have to kill rocks to get to their 3rd. Seems really, I don't know what it is about this map, but just Protoss players love taking 3rds here, really quickly. And I commentated another game recently where a Protoss player took his 3rd before, I think the Terran player took a 2nd. I can't remember what game it was, but it was a pretty interesting game. NesTea chilling out here. Making sure no probe's going to get out. Got the Zellnaga tower under control. This is a ladder map, so these do not destroy after 7 minutes. You can see we're at the 9:07 minute mark. Drone going to go down for NesTea. He's going to make a 4th base over there. And look at the gas going. Up to 6 gas already for NesTea. Speed being researched. The new hallucinated Phoenix Scout for the Protoss is going to be such commonplace for Protoss players who do not open air, or Robo for that matter. It's just so good, you know, adding this ability for sentries so they don't have to research hallucination just allows them to just scout so much easier and react a lot better. So that's one of the really big changes to Heart of the Swarm. From Wings of Liberty that, you know, drastically changes the way players play the game. Blink being researched in Warp Prism, so we may see some a lot of harass going on. Look at NesTea taking another base. NesTea just, he's like, can we have a bigger map, guys? I'm running out of map to take, you know? I got most of my side of the map taken. One more base and he'll have that completely cleared up. Mothership core just now being used as a big fat observer flying around, denying vision of these Zellnaga towers. Another Zealot's going to go down. Zealot as the new World Heavyweight Championship of the North Zellnaga tower. The other one unfortunately got taken out in that last attack. And now we have Minigun. He took out that Zellnaga tower, removed the vision from NesTea, making his way to the top part of the map. And NesTea took down the rocks and he dropped the rocks on one of his drones and ended up killing him. Good timing though. Right now Minigun making his way here. He's going to have to kill those rocks to get himself in. And NesTea killed it. But NesTea doesn't have the rocks down at his 4th. Granted, there's not much going on up here, but it would just be too terrible if NesTea lost his base. Sentry's dealing no damage, practically 7 damage. Shooting their little laser beams there. Zealot's up in the front, and let's see what Minigun can accomplish here. The rocks are still not even halfway down here, and, you know, NesTea's just going to have to sacrifice his base as a lost cause. He mined a little bit out of here. Actually, no, not even that much. And the queen's going to come out. He didn't get to cancel off. The queen goes down. The base is going to down. He's going to lose workers. NesTea not really too worried about it. He's going to go for the counterattack. Muta Zergling going for the standard base race. But look at this. Warp in on the high ground in the main. Minigun making an attack to NesTea's main. He can kill the Hydralisk Den. He can just do such amazing damage to the queen, to everything over here. So we got a good old-fashioned base race on our hands, guys. But look at this Mothership Core being used to pull the units back to base. Nice move there from Minigun. He can defend his base while these units at NesTea's main deal a lot of economic damage. Muta's forced retreat. The base race is going to be delayed till future notice. We got a little bit of a rain delay here, I guess. Or it'll be a Mothership Core recall delay for that base race. That was a very good trade for Minigun. Minigun managed to do a lot of damage to the main. He essentially took out the 4th base, and what did he lose? You know, he lost part of his army, but you know, NesTea didn't have his army in position to do enough counter damage to that. Warp Prism will get taken out here. That's going to put a stop to that harass. Zergling's Muta still hanging out in front of the base here. No upgrades there for the Muta, but 1 upgrade on the attack for the Zerglings. We can check the upgrade tab. Look at that beautiful upgrade tab. But look at this now. Minigun are going to make a push out. Oh no, NesTea's got the units rally down here, not paying attention. Three Mutalisks are going to go down, and Minigun falls back, scared of those 3 Zerglings. Rightfully so. Nope, never mind. Colossus had enough of those Zerglings. Those guys will go down. maxed workers over here on this base. NesTea just looking for an opportunity to get in there and deal some damage. And look at this minigun and making some phoenixes. He's got the +1 air Protoss weapon upgrades. And this is something that's just been all over the place. I think I've seen more air weapon upgrades in just a few Heart of the Swarm games I've played/watched compared to like the over 2-year lifespan of Wings of Liberty. Just like air is such a bigger factor in Heart of the Swarm, and I'm really looking forward to it. Look at this, 3 Stargates. If Minigun could keep this hidden long enough, he could just come in with such an insane Phoenix flock to just destroy these mutas. And NesTea's going to need some infestors to deal with that. But nevertheless, until then, muta's wrecking havoc in Minigun's natural, killing a couple probes, and then he's going to fall back. Check the worker killed so far, 20 for Minigun, and only 5 so far for NesTea. But NesTea's got so many bases, rebuilding this 4th up here. He's got his 5th, has creep tumors spread all over the map, making his way down here to the space. Top part of the map, more or less, has been left free for both players. Warp Prism trying to make his way back there to do some harassment, but NesTea, he knows something's going down. He's the creator of the universe. Of course he knows that Warp Prism's going to go there, and that Warp Prism's going to get taken out by the huge number of muta. How many muta is he actually up to right now? 32, and he's making 7 more right now. 10 spine crawlers going to go up. Where are those things being built at? All up in here. NesTea is so prepared for a base trade, but now the Phoenixes are out. Oh my god, that's so many Phoenixes. How many Phoenixes is that? 13 Phoenixes versus 36 muta, and I think even has a range upgrade. Yes, he does in the +1 attack. Oh god, those mutas. Oh, those mutas. It's just like it's like whenever you're fighting like a younger kid than you, and you just put your hand on their head while they try to swing punches. It just doesn't work. And with this number of Phoenixes, short of some insane lag or something like that, these mutas just can't deal. They aren't cost effective against these Phoenixes. And, oh, NesTea just lost about 30 Mutalisks and killed maybe 1 Phoenix. And Minigun is not done making the Phoenix. He's got 3 more on the way, +2 attack upgrade here. These guys can just kind of fly in and lift every single drone in this entire base if he felt like it. That's just insane. You know, the really only option you can do when something like this happens is you can just fly your mutas back to your base where you have a lot of queens, maybe some spore crawlers, and just fight straight up. That's really all you can do. Phoenix is just so fast with the range upgrade, so much damage. 4th base going to go up for Minigun. He's repositioning his army outside here. Great position to sit to defend this new base. You don't want to sit back here inside your natural once you start to take that 4th base. It's just such a better position to have it out there. And with this wall off here, you don't really need to be down here either. So Minigun sit in the optimal position to defend his bases, retaliate. A lot of Zealots being warped in here. Minigun definitely needs some mineral sink because both players quite a bit of bank of the minerals, so Minigun just now using these Zealots, using the Warp Prism up here to do some harass, and this hatchery will go down a lot faster than it took to build. That hatchery wasn't built in a day, but it definitely went down quicker than one. The mutas are out now, and a lot of corruptors, so he's going to use the corruptors as well as the mutas to maybe fight off the Phoenixes. Let's see how much damage NesTea can do here. His supply is about the same for both players. Hive going to go up. More spine crawlers being built here. At the 4th base, the Rock's still not taken down, and the Zealots are going to walk in just before the spine crawlers get done, and those Zealots are going to just shred everything. Queen out in the middle of nowhere gets taken out by the Zealots, but we do have some infestors out. Those infestors are going to be so good to deal with this, to deal with those massive amount of Phoenixes. It's exactly what NesTea needs here, and the Zealots just completely destroy yet another base. Zealots are the name of the game this game. Spine crawlers finished just a little bit too late after the hatch goes down, but nevertheless, Minigun moving out, not relenting in the attack, and the main going pretty well. 6 kills, 2 kills, and 2 kills up here. These probes just running for their life. At the same time, that's giving an opportunity for Minigun to just push forward across the map. He's got some Void Rays out, still has that Mothership Core extremely low on life, but that thing's going to fall so fast. NesTea just going with a huge air army. Like I said, the air factor in this game has just got so huge in Heart of the Swarm. Minigun not liking the look of that. It's going to fall back. But look at this, more Zealots back in the main. I don't know if these are the same or more, but they've got to be new ones because they died earlier in the Warp Prism. Warping again once again. Hatchery going to fall. The Queen valiantly trying to throw in some transfusions, but that's not going to happen. Is it going to go down? No, it's not going to go down. One more Warping happens, but that's not going to be enough. The base down here is not going to go as favorable, but Muta's, wait, what was he warping back to? He just I guess he just got out of there. He took the hatch. He just teleported back. Did a recall on that mothership just to be on the safe side. He didn't want to get trapped by the fungals or anything like that. He's got observers all over the place. One here. One, that's a stalker, and then another Zeld up here. So he's got pretty good map awareness. He actually does have an observer here. So 2 of them out and about. Carriers being produced. +3 air attack for our Zerg player, NesTea. And now Tempest coming out to the map. Some interceptors. That is a lot of that's a lot of corruptors and a lot of mutalisks. 41 and 11, and keep in mind NesTea already lost I think like 40 mutas to begin with, and now we're gonna have to straight up fight corruptors and mutas versus Phoenix. Who's gonna win the fight? The corruptors do have the range on them, so they can deal some damage here, while the muta just completely wreck this base. Is gonna forfeit those corruptors to the mutas, or sorry, forfeit the corruptors to the Void Rays and the Phoenixes, and the muta need to get out of there before they get trashed. The Phoenixes actually kind of, you know, haven't kept up in numbers as NesTea has. NesTea denying a base up here at the top. Taking out a base. As far as the base count killing goes, Minigun is in the lead. He's killed more bases than NesTea has by a lot. Look at the just resources lost here. Minigun being far more cost efficient than NesTea this game, mostly due to that Phoenix kill. The Phoenix is killing all of those muta. 3 Zealots being warped in versus all the Zerglings. Not really going to go down that well. 2 upgrades for those Zerglings. And I think that was 3 attack upgrade there for the Protoss player. 1 shield. That's just crazy. You know, shield is obviously better for air, but you would have never seen this upgrade composition going into Heart of the Swarm, or sorry, going into Wings of Liberty. It was just so odd. I mean, maybe if they were going for Archons, that'd be it. But you know, with this just mass transit into air, definitely a lot of different play styles emerging here. More Zealots trying to be sent in up here, but that's going to be enough charge done on those guys, no less. The 1 Colossus out, still alive from earlier. He's got some high Templar in here, no doubt. And this could be bad if he lands a storm on all these units. Ah, it's gonna be bad. Look how they just fall so quickly. Even storming on top of his own army. If he takes down those mutas, that's it. Those corruptors won't be able to deal enough. Now he's hallucinating Colossus just because why not? The Void Rays, everything is dead. Minigun slaughters that army with units to spare. Void Rays up here still. Phoenix is alive. Those storms were just money storms. NesTea went straight into that. I'm not sure if he was aware that those high Templar are actually in that composition, but those storms, they just walked through everything. That was like 40 or 50 mutas getting hit by one storm, then another, and another. Oh, wow, I just can't imagine how much damage those storms actually did there. Now we have a lot of Zerglings being brought into the fight here. 1 Archon in the fight. He's going to die very quickly, but it's kind of just keeping these units at bay. The Void Rays are still out there. They deal a lot of damage. The 1 Colossus is still here, and the Tempest, 2 of those guys out. Now Minigun with a huge supply lead, 171 versus 116. NesTea really in the back burner here. There's not much he can do. He's got all the Spine Crawlers up here, but you know, versus Void Rays and Tempest, there's not much those Spine Crawlers can actually do. NesTea forced to pull the flock of Overlords back. The base is gonna fall, but there's not much over here. Just a little bit of gas and a little bit of mineral. So this base isn't too bad, but of course it is also production, which is a bad thing. And now, oh no, he's gonna lose both Infestors, and these Stalkers are just gonna sneak out of there. Another base gonna go down for Minigun over here. And NesTea is gonna go for a fight here, but he's just gonna get completely destroyed by NesTea. Huge fight going down here. NesTea gives his GG. Minigun is victorious. You know, it's crazy because in Wings of Liberty, it felt like that, you know, Zerg always had the best air army. Like, not the, like, I don't want to say best air army, but they always could beat the Protoss air army. And now, going into Heart of Storm, it seems like it's the exact opposite. You know, with the Tempest and the Phoenix upgrade, Void Ray change, it just seems like the Protoss air army beats the Zerg air army, you know, almost hands down. You know, unless you throw in High Templar and, you know, Fungal, that can maybe change it up a little bit. But even High Templar Storm does way more damage than Fungal does. We know if you can kind of center it. Doesn't have the hold ability, obviously, but it just does so much damage if they fly through it. So that's the end of the game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, I think this will probably be, I don't know if I'll ever commentate another Wings of Liberty game, so maybe it's just Heart of the Swarm from now on. We'll see if I can find some more Heart of the Swarm, or sorry, Wings of Liberty replays between now and when the game comes out March 13th. We got like 12 days of no beta, so we'll see which type of replays I can dig up. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. See you guys next time.